My first question to you out the gate, speaking of that Hawks game, unfortunately, one of the Jays went down. Jaylen Brown dealing with a bit of an ankle injury. And I know one thing that's been talked about a lot when it comes to Celtics is they really found success with this shortened rotation, keeping it easy down to just like really 8 guys coming in and out. With this ankle injury, are you concerned about like the lack of depth on this team? Like who really steps up with Brown potentially out?
A little bit. I'm a little concerned. It's funny, man, because 98.5 The Sports Hub, I was on, what was it, the day before? And I'm like, what's the one thing that's sort of lingering in the back of your mind? Like, what can happen to the Celtics team that could just completely ruin everything? And I'm like, an injury, because that's been the case the last 3-4 seasons. And especially last season, people forget the Celtics didn't have the best of shots, to top the Brooklyn Nets during the playoffs. But a lot of that had to do with the fact that Jaylen Brown wasn't there. We forget that he wasn't in the playoffs. And here we go again with Jaylen Brown and another potential injury. But Ime did offer, some hope for Celtics fans. He talked about how this is a solely an ankle injury. This isn't muscle. This isn't a torn ligament or anything like that. Something that's going to need, some sort of procedure. This is more of a your pain threshold / let it heal type of injury. So Celtics fans can, a sigh of relief you can hear from Celtics fans after hearing that from Ime, because he not only said that, after the game, after the fact, but he's very confident in that this isn't going to be a long-term injury, which for Celtics fans, they've heard similar before, whether it was Kyrie Irving, whether it was Isaiah Thomas, and both guys ended up missing the entirety of, the remaining regular season or postseason for Isaiah. So there's still nervousness in the air around here in Boston, but for the most part, hopefully the Celtics should be at full strength by the start of the playoffs.